translate his idea of culture project in a real project like Albergo dei Poveri?
Yeah, because first of all, my idea of Albergo dei Poveri was very youth-oriented, because like a half basement, there's already a judo place, with the sports facilities, so that's youth. But also in terms of the first floor, it's a youth and creativity. And then the second chance school is for children for students who dropped out of the youth who dropped out of school, they come back, and that's more related to knowledge society, because whether you have a formal education or not a formal education, creativity and knowledge is really the dynamics. But at the same time, we have to realize that in Europe, like in my country, in Japan, the majority of the population are now aging. But the thing is, every time I go and to stay about 3 months a year in Tokyo with my mother, I get new ideas about how to do business with creative business with aging people as a target. Because right now in Japan, the people who have the most amount of money are probably people who are retired.
Oh.
Yeah, and generally in Europe as well.
That's right, that's right.
So the thing is that the young people must not only look at young people as the target, they have to look at society as a whole. Where are you going to get the money? To do business. And obviously no business investor is going to give you money, young people money, if there isn't something that is commercially feasible. And this commercial feasibility comes in the form of an intergenerational vision. So you have to have an intergenerational vision that has a territorial dimension, as I said, urban-rural linkages, So I think that, the suggestion that I made just now at the at the first morning session was to have, on the basis of principles can be international conventions, it can be climate change convention, it can be, biodiversity, all the international conventions that governments sign, that can be a principle. But those principles have to be translated into feasible programs. And these programs can only really be done at a territorially defined level.
That's right.
Because it has to have investments, it has to have a target audience. So these principles turn into programs, and programs turn into projects. And these projects can be at different levels. And as I suggested, it can be at the ward level, it can be at the commune, it can be in neighborhoods. Have a little competition of how to improve a very small local heritage into the center of
we have to trust in young people.
Yeah, also.
So let's give money to young people.
But to think about benefiting all the population.
Perfect.
Including them.
Thank you very, very much.
Okay.